It was just a part of getting older. That low energy after lunch, normal. That need for an afternoon nap every single day, expected. That mental fog that made me forget names or lose my train of thought, just aging, right? But here's the truth no one told me at 60. It wasn't age, it was what I was putting on my plate. Some foods gave me life, others quietly drained it. And by the time I figured it out, I was shocked at what I had been eating and what I had been missing. So today I wanted to share with you the 10 foods that changed my energy after 60 and 3 that nearly broke my health. Maybe it's not too late for you to feel vibrant again without pills, potions, or gimmicks. Turning 60 felt like crossing a quiet, invisible line. I wasn't old, not in my heart, but my body started whispering things it never used to. Slower mornings, stiffer joints, less desire to cook. Food became about convenience and comfort, but my comfort was costing me. I'd wake up tired even after 8 hours of sleep. I'd get dizzy if I skipped breakfast and bloated after dinner. Even walking up the stairs made my legs ache. And that's when I decided to track how I felt after each meal, not just full, but focused, light, and alive. Over the next year, I discovered that certain foods boosted my clarity, mood, and energy, and others, they did the exact opposite. These are the 10 that helped, and the 3 I had to quit. The 10 foods that changed my energy after 60. 1, oats, but not the instant kind. I used to skip breakfast or eat toast. Now I start most mornings with old-fashioned oats. Why? They give me sustained energy, not a sugar spike. Rich in fiber and beta-glucan, oats help regulate blood sugar and keep me full for hours. As I top them with cinnamon, walnuts, or berries, and suddenly I don't need a mid-morning snack or a nap by noon. To blueberries, these little purple powerhouses became my favorite treat. Not only are they rich in antioxidants, but they help support brain function, which after 60, I treasure more than ever. I throw them into oatmeal, yogurt, or even freeze them for a refreshing snack. Within weeks, I felt mentally sharper and more emotionally balanced. Leafy greens, especially kale and spinach. Let's be honest, salads felt boring to me for years. But adding just a handful of leafy greens daily changed my digestion and even reduced my joint pain. They're rich in magnesium, iron, and vitamin K, all crucial for seniors. And when I saute them with garlic and olive oil, delicious. But everybody, avocados, used to avoid fats. Big mistake. Healthy fats like those in avocados actually boost my brain, stabilize my mood, and keep my skin glowing. Now I slice half an avocado into a salad or spread it on whole grain toast. It feels luxurious and energizing. Sweet potatoes. They're sweet, satisfying, and packed with fiber, potassium, and slow-burning carbs. They don't crash my blood sugar like white bread or pasta did. And bonus, they support eye health, something I'm definitely prioritizing after 60. 6. Chia seeds. Who knew something so tiny could do so much? I started adding chia to smoothies, oatmeal, or even soaking it in almond milk. Within weeks, my digestion improved and my afternoon energy dips disappeared. They're rich in omega-3s, protein, and hydration-supporting fiber. 7. Greek yogurt, plain unsweetened. This became my go-to when I needed a quick meal without crashing later. It's high in protein, supports gut health, and satisfies cravings better than sugary snacks. Sometimes I add nuts, honey, or fruit, and I feel light but full for hours. Walnuts. I used to snack on crackers or chips. Now, just a handful of walnuts. They're one of the best anti-inflammatory brain foods out there. After a month of swapping these in, I noticed fewer headaches, more clarity, and even better sleep. Lentils, these humble legumes, became a secret weapon. Packed with plant protein, iron, and complex carbs, lentils gave me lasting energy without the heaviness of meat. I make them into soups or stews that nourish without draining me. Then, green tea. I used to drink multiple cups of coffee. It gave me a short burst, then left me jittery or exhausted. Green tea, however, gives me gentle alertness, clearer skin, and even a calmer gut. It's now my daily afternoon ritual, and I truly believe it's helped extend my energy throughout the day. The three foods that nearly broke my health: processed meats like sausage, bacon, deli, turkey. These were once staples in my freezer. But what I didn't know is that they're packed with nitrates, salt, and hidden sugars, all of which aggravated my inflammation. My knees would ache. My sleep was restless. Since cutting them out, the difference has been night and day. The low-fat packaged snacks. After 60, I thought I needed to watch fat, so I bought low-fat cookies, crackers, and protein bars. Big mistake. They were loaded with sugar and chemicals to make up for the lack of fat. They spiked my blood sugar and left me hungrier. Now I read labels and avoid anything that claims to be low fat but has a mile-long ingredient list. Dinner, 3, soda, even the diet ones. Ooh, soda. I clung to it longer than I should have. Even diet sodas made me bloated, anxious, and craving more sugar. It was only when I quit for a month that I realized my sleep improved, my cravings dropped, my energy soared. I replaced it with infused water or green tea and never looked back. Looking back now, I feel a mixture of gratitude and regret. Gratitude that I found these food truths before things got worse. Regret that I spent years feeling tired, foggy, and dependent on caffeine or sugar to get through the day. No one ever said, at 60, food becomes your medicine. But now I say it to anyone who'll listen. You don't need a complete diet overhaul. Just start with one swap a day. Add a new color to your plate. Remove just one artificial thing, because every small choice adds up. And after 60, your body is talking. The question is, are you listening? I used to believe I was just getting old, but I wasn't old. I was undernourished. Once I fed my body what it truly needed, everything began to shift. I woke up feeling rested. I stopped needing naps. I laughed more. I felt more like me. Food isn't just fuel, it's information. It tells your body whether to heal or hurt, whether to thrive or tire. So to anyone watching this who's wondering, is this all there is after 60? The answer is no. There's more life, more energy, and more clarity waiting for you right on your plate. If this video opened your eyes even a little, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video so others can find it. Share it with a friend who's always tired. And subscribe if you believe aging can be vibrant, strong, and wise. Because it's not too late. Your best energy isn't behind you. It starts with what you eat and how you love yourself through every bite.